Yo, it's your boy B News. Welcome back to the podcast live from Korea. It's been a minute. I've been busy. I want to give a shout out to my boy Sneed, Django Sneed. You know, this is a special one right here. So I got my notes on here. We're going to talk about going to the States. Last time I went home was 2016. And then the COVID happened, so it was kind of, hard to travel. It was crazy. Had to do a PCR test. Had to have a PCR test, 72 hours. You had to have that you took a booster shot, COVID, all that. It was crazy. But I did have to get a booster shot to go to the States 2 weeks out. So I did that, booked my flight. We're gonna talk about the plane experience. First of all, got on the plane. I took Delta. I usually take Korean Air and Asiana, but they have a transfer flight, so I just want to go straight there. Boom, sleep the flight, everything, be good. Took a flight. I was going to Georgia. My people moved to Georgia, so I went there. Delta Airlines. I hate it. It's like the worst flight to me. Seats are small, uncomfortable. It was just a terrible experience. When I got off the plane, I was all cramped up. Gave me some chicken. I ate the chicken. I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was hot. Had to go to the bathroom. It was just a bad experience. Boom. Got off. I'll never do that again. Got off the flight. I'm worried. I got all my paperwork. I'm like, oh my gosh, what they gonna ask me when I get to immigration? Get the immigration, show my passport, ID, he checks it, takes my picture on the little scanner, and he's like, welcome home. I'm like, home? Oh yeah, I am American. I am American. He's like, welcome home. I slide through. My brother was coming from Texas, so I met my brother. We linked up. It was perfect. Boom, I'm back home. Haven't been back home since 2016. It was a great feeling. So we land, I'm there, I'm happy. Haven't seen my brother in a long time. We good. First thing, we waiting on my little sister Leslie to pick us up. She gets lost. First, I'm surprised she's driving because it's been a minute. She's driving, she's doing good. It takes her a minute to get there. She gets lost. Me and my brother just sitting at the airport. We just, laughing at people, joking, talking about our flight experience. It was fun. Sister finally picks us up. About to go see my mom. Ain't seen my mom in a minute. We talk every week on the Katalk, but it's just not the same. So I was like, y'all hungry? They're like, yeah, mom cook. I'm like, what she cook? Ooh, she cooked my favorite food. He's like, she cooked some spaghetti. I was like, I need something else than that. I've been on the flight for like 13 hours. So they're like, oh, we can go to this place called Zaxby's. I was like, all right, whatever. Oh, first we wanted to do Chick-fil-A. We went to Chick-fil-A. The lines were long. The drive-thru was long. We almost got stuck in the drive-thru because we thought we can go inside, but we couldn't. It was closed. They was only serving through the drive-thru. Crazy. Matter of fact, the whole time, the 2 weeks I was in the States, I never saw Chick-fil-A drive-thru empty. Always full. Good food, but always full. It's crazy. So we go to Zaxby's. First thing, I'm walking. It's been a minute. I ain't been in the States in a long time, so I'm on alert. I'm looking around my shoulders. I'm like, who these strange people? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of time they on. So we go there. We order our food. There's a dude standing on the right side, and he's looking pissed. Someone gets their order, he shakes his head. Another person gets his order, he shakes his head, he looks at his receipt, and he's like, yo, I've been waiting for 30 minutes, and I ain't get my food yet. What's going on? It's a bunch of kids working in the back. They like teenagers. They look at him, and they keep serving like they ain't even hear him. I'm like, oh man, I don't need this experience. I just got here. They keep giving people their food. He looks at the receipt, he's like, yo, hold up. I need to see the man. I need to talk to the manager. I've been waiting for 30 minutes for my food. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I'm like, oh man, this dude about to turn up. So I guess someone talks to him, and then he finally gets his food. He walks out and he's like pissed. Then we get our food. I'm like, whew, I just got here, bro. I just got here. So we leave, go to my mom's house, see my mom. Best experience ever. You know, that hug, I'm a mama's boy. So it was amazing to see my mom. She got this little dog. I don't know what's this dog, Zoe. This dog. One, you can pet the dog and the dog would be cool, and then it'll turn around and try to bite you. And then it's all love again. Weird dog. Let's look at my list. I definitely felt out of place, out of my element. As soon as I got there, like, I'm the foreigner, but I'm born there. So weird. One thing that I noticed, maybe this is just Georgia, I don't know about everywhere else, but there is a fast food restaurant, I swear, like every mile. I saw Taco Bell, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. They had some they had some seafood restaurants, and they're just like boom, 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 back to back. Which brings me to my next thing. Don't take offense to this, but I swear it seems like not everybody, about 50-60% of people are overweight. Because they probably eating fast food, right? They probably eating a lot of fast food. But at the same time, me and my brother signed up for this gym. I can't remember the name of the gym. Maybe One Life. I can't remember the name of the gym. Anyway, signed up for the gym, went there. So many people getting in shape. I was very impressed. I went there one time at 5, I went there at 9, I went there lunchtime, I went there dinner time, and it's always packed. If you see overweight people in there, they trying to get in shape. People that's already in shape, staying in shape. That was an amazing experience. Even though I talked about the fast food and a lot of people out of shape, at the gym, a lot of people, they were getting it in. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, so I landed on a Thursday. So Friday night, boom, sister, she comes, went to my sister's house, checked it out. She has a golden retriever. She swears it's a baby, but this dog is built like a horse. That's another topic. So the next thing we're gonna go to, I was like, I wanna go somewhere nice, a restaurant, you know, got some drinks and some nice food. So boom, sister books it. She's like, y'all sure y'all wanna go? Because if I make these reservations and we cancel, it's $25 per head to cancel. I'm like, oof. Anyway, I'm going. I'm ready. I want to go. I want to see the experience downtown. So we book it. We go downtown. We get there on time. First, we get to the front, and they're like, "Oh, we got a reservation, but it's not ready yet." What you mean? We got a reservation for 9:30. Why is it not ready yet? Why? I feel like everybody, nothing's on time. Everybody moves on their own time. Everything's late. That's my experience in the States. Everything's just late. So we go upstairs to the bar. At the time, I didn't realize it was a bar. So I'm thinking that's where we gonna sit. It was a nice outside view. The lights dim. They had a bar. They had music. They had the couches. So I'm like, oh, we about to eat up here? This is dope. Sister and them, they like, go ahead and get you a drink. I'm like, I'm acting bougie. I'm like, nah, I'm not getting a drink until we get our table, once we get situated. So we sitting there, we clowning, we laughing, and we like arguing, not really arguing, but they're like, it's okay, get a drink. I'm like, nope, I don't want to drink until I get my table. Fast forward later, They're like, oh, the tables are downstairs, so we go back downstairs. I'm like, oh, they're like, yeah, we try to tell you it was just a bar upstairs. It was just a bar. So I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. Go downstairs. We get our table. It was nice. We had our own waitress came over there. The menu, everything on the menu was expensive. There was nothing cheap. Everything was probably like 40, 50. So we got some wine. I ordered the lamb. I think my sister ordered some, what did she order? Some kind of seafood, mussels. I probably said it wrong. She ordered that and some clams. My brother ordered some steak, probably some sushi. Pretty good. My sister, she got something and they messed the order up. She didn't want it. So I'm like, oh, here we go. So the guy comes out and they take it back. And they're like, we'll bring you something else. What else do you want? Some broccoli. So I guess the manager, he comes out, you see him on the side, he's like whispering to the waiter and they're looking for my sister, but he goes to the wrong table. So my sister, they see him looking and they're like, whatever. I'm like, yo, she over here. My sister looks at me like, are you crazy? I'm like, what? He was looking for you. She's like, no, that's not what we do. We don't do that. Let him keep looking. I'm like, I was like, my bad. So the owner comes over there and he's like, what's wrong with it? She explains what's wrong with it. He goes on about his way. He comes back later and he brings this strong drink. It has like tequila, pineapple, and some other stuff in it. It was very, very strong. I drank like 2 sips out of it. Couldn't do it. So now we get to the bill. So we get to the bill and everybody's using Cash App and all this. They got something called, oh man, what's this app called? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. They got some kind of app. Oh, it's called Zelles. We can like transfer money to other people's account and your account. I got it too now. It's pretty good. Let me pull my notes back up. So it's called Zelles. So I paid with my card, but the waitress, she was very, very, very nice. I'm asking my brothers and sisters, I'm like, do we got a tip? And they're like, yeah, you got a tip everywhere in the States. I'm like, here we go. So she hands them the machine, and on the machine it says 20%, 25%, and I think 30% tip. I'm like, what? I'm looking at it like, what is this? You got no choice. Like, you gotta pick one. You have to pick one. So I picked the lowest one. I picked the 20% and went on by my way. I was like, I can't believe we're out here tipping. I'm just not used to it. In Korea, you don't do all that tipping. Oh, one experience I forgot to mention. The barbershop. Ain't nothing like going to a barber shop in the States. It's the best feeling. You get all the gossip, people just talking, random people walking in, but everybody knows everybody at the barber shop. So in Korea, my haircut, edge up, do the side, shaving, $20, no tip. In the States, I took my hair out from when I had it in Korea, and my aunt, she braided my hair up. She got me looking right. So I was like, I want to get a haircut. So I'm asking my family, yo, take me to a barber. They like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. What, $20, right? They're like, no, $50. $50 and up. $50 is being nice. I'm like, what? $50 for a cut and they still want a tip? Bruh. They said someone in Atlanta charged $100 and up for a cut. What does that include? That a movies, food, massage, some Henny? What does that include? That's crazy. So my mom has a barber that she goes to. My brother also goes through. Oh, we went to this Mexican restaurant. and we're outside. We're walking to the restaurant. My brother, he sees this dude staring. He's like, "Why does dude keep staring at me?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know, dude. He tripping. Why he keep staring at you? I don't know either." Dude keeps like, "Yo, he's still staring." I'm like, "Yo, what's wrong with this dude?" We get almost to the Mexican restaurant. Dude walks up and he's like, "Oh, what's up? What's up, Ashton?" He's like, "I remember you. I cut your mom's hair. I cut your hair last time when you came in town." "Oh, yeah. What's up? Long time no see." It was his barber, but he didn't remember him. The barber's like, "Yeah, my bad. You know, I got on my barber clothes. I don't got on my suit. You know, in the States, you can't really be walking up to people like that because you don't know how they're going to react." Which he's right. It's facts. So I ended up going to this barber probably about a week later. The cut was good. It was good to be back in that environment. From what I remember growing up in the barbershop, it's always a good feeling in the barbershop. So he edged me up. We just talking. You know, you listening to all the barbers talk about all the gossip and all this stuff. It's funny. Does my line, edge up, and he's just talking. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a put your line out a little bit more so your hair can grow right here, blah, 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 all that. Get up." He did a good job. I took a bunch of selfies because I was feeling fresh after the cut. So I gave him 40. I took out 60 from the ATM. I didn't feel like getting the change back, so I gave him 60 for the cut. About a week later, I'm like, man, the cut was cool when I got up out the chair, but my barber in Korea do the same thing for 20. I don't know how they be getting a haircut like that. I don't know what people in the States get their haircut every 2 weeks. I hope not. Hope that's like a month, because ain't no way I'm paying $50 every week or every 2 weeks. Nah, we good on that. The next thing that was funny, everybody was so amazed that I lived in Korea. You would not believe how many people were like, "Do you live in North Korea or South Korea?" It was actually funny. I was South Korea. Nobody is living in North Korea. Also, it seems like so many people, they want to travel, but they don't have a passport, which I don't understand. Get a passport. There's so much to see. There's so much to see besides staying in your little bubble. People, you gotta get your passports. You gotta get your passport game up. Next thing, let me see. Oh. So we wake up Sunday, my mom's house. First of all, my mom, she cooked my favorite foods every day. Had grits in the morning with bacon, hash brown, shrimp and grits, collard green, Watergate salad, red rice, macaroni, lasagna. We didn't get the crab salad though. But I had my boiled peanuts, my sunflower seeds, everything. I was eating so good. You know, my dukes always throw down. So we wake up Sunday. I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, Sundays, like I be trying to stay asleep because I didn't want to go to church. But can't lie, my dukes kept us in church every Sunday, whether we wanted to go or not. So I wake up Sunday, chilling around the house, just doing my regular thing. And she's like, "You going with us?" I'm like, "Going where?" She's like, "We going to church." Part of me wanted to say, no, I didn't want to go, but I'm on vacation, and why not spend this quality time with my mom? So I said, yes, let's go to church. But Mom, I don't have a suit. She's like, "Suit? Don't nobody wear suits to church anymore." I was like, "What? What you mean? What do you have?" I was like, "I got some jeans and I got like a little casual shirt." She's like, "That's good enough." So I was like, "Whoa, okay." So we leave, we go to this church. It was huge, like something you see in a movie. We go there, Get out the car, everybody's nice. Greeting, how are you? This is my son, he's from Korea. Oh, North Korea, South Korea. South Korea. Some people also, they're like, why? They don't understand the concept. They're like, why are you living in South Korea? What took you there? So I explained to them, and they're like, wow, that's so. I guess it's just rare to like randomly run into someone that lives in Korea or overseas. Get in there, we sit down. There's this one guy, I swear, he walked around and he shook everybody's hand. May God bless you. Amen. Everybody's hand. I was like, okay. This church setup is a little different. They got the screens. They have a band. They had a live band. They did 3 songs, and then they went into the sermon with the preacher. No Bibles. Everything was on the phone. Everybody had apps, and they're reading the Bible off their apps. I was like, what is this? And she's right. Nobody's dressed up. Everybody just came how they wanted to come. Sat down. They did 3 songs with the band. The band was really good. Did the sermon. The sermon was probably about a good 20-30 minutes. Back in the day, I'm used to, we go to church, mom gotta talk to everybody. That's probably about 30 minutes. And then the sermon, that's gonna be about an hour or 2. And then the other stuff that's going on. But this sermon was like 30 minutes. And then like, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna do about 3 more songs. And they had 2 people that were getting baptized. So the lights go off on the stage, and it goes to the left side, and the light comes on, and the guy comes out, and he baptized these 2 girls. And he's like, I got 2 questions for you. And he asks them the 2 questions, dip them under the water, bring them back up. He does that, and then the lights go off, and it goes back to the main stage. I'm like, what is this? What is this? This is different. This is different. So the service was probably about an hour 30, maybe. I was like, we done, Mom? She's like, that's it. I was like, oh, I can get used to this new church. This is different, but I can get used to it. Totally different from what I remember growing up. But I guess you gotta get with the times. Also I got to see a lot of family members that I didn't see for a long time. I was happy. We drove down to South Carolina, saw my aunts, uncles, grandma, cousins, nieces. I got to see everybody. It was amazing times that I will cherish. My brother, shout out to my brother. My brother was on it with the videos and the photos. So much memories that I can just look back at. Got back to Korea, actually miss my family. Can I live in the States again? Probably not. Just out of my element, I don't think I could. I don't think I can. And people are like, why? You have family there. But you gotta remember, I came to Korea when I was 19 years old. I'm now 39. So all of my good times, bad times, hardships, everything I went through was in Korea. Everything I have is in Korea. So if I was to move back to the States now, I would be starting all over. No foundation, starting over. I just can't do that. I'd rather stay overseas. My next stop, thinking about it, I don't know. I was thinking about Japan. I want to stay in Asia. I really want to stay in Asia. I'm hoping next year, since the COVID stuff is gone, hopefully, somebody, one of my family members will come visit me. Actually, a couple of them said they're going to come visit me. So that will be great and amazing. I really enjoyed my time in the States. I'm probably forgetting a lot, but I'm just talking. I don't want to be too long. but you know, just get the gist. But I felt like I was out of place, like I ain't belong there. I was definitely a foreigner in the States, out of my element. I'm like looking over my back. You know, just all the crazy stuff you see on the news, you know, the racism and all that. I didn't experience no racism. I know it's there, but I didn't experience none of it. Everybody that I ran into, hello, how are you? Good morning, good evening. It was all the greetings, everything was very, very amazing. One thing that I noticed too, everybody stays in their own bubble and they're fine with it. Everybody's in their own bubble, doing their own thing, and they're all fine with it, which is, I guess, is a okay thing. Family is doing good, so I left the States and I was happy, no worry. Everybody in the family is doing amazing, and that's a blessing. Everybody's doing amazing. Shout out to all my family. I'm gonna see y'all maybe in, I can't say every year. I can't fly to the States every year. That's 15 hours. Not doing that. Maybe 2, 3. I'm not gonna do 5 years again because that's pretty long. So I try to come. Yeah. Let me see. Anything else I want to talk about? Let me see. Got the church. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Pretty much it. Got on the plane back, Delta again. I wish I would have got Korean Air. Actually, I wanted to try to change it, but I didn't. So got Delta again. This time I upgraded to the premium so I could relax. The premium seats, they were much better. The food was better. You could drink all you want, could relax. I was sitting next, most of the people coming back were Korean and I guess a bunch of the soldiers. But I was sitting next to this Korean mom and she had her daughter with her. Her daughter was so energetic and she wasn't shy. She's like, how are you doing? Hi. I was like, oh, hi. Her English was so good. And she didn't sleep the whole flight. She was dancing. I was like, what is she listening to? Because she was moving like this and dancing. I was like, what is she listening to? And she's like, put on your seatbelt, sir. And I was like, oh, so cute, so cute. And then I ordered some orange juice. And then she's like, I think I want some orange juice too. Like, she was just so energetic. It was so cool. It was so cool. Got back to Korea, going through immigration. You had to fill out the QR code. Did that. Got to the front. I always forget this. I don't know why. I forgot to fill out my arrival form. Last time in 2016, I didn't fill it out, and the lady made me go all the way to the back of the line. This time, the lady was cool. She's like, oh, go over there, fill it out, and come right back to the front. So I filled it out. It literally takes like 3 minutes to fill it out. The lady in 2016, she was being petty. Filled it out, showed them my IDs, they let me through, got on my bus, and back in Korea, back to the regular schedule. That was my summary. Hope it wasn't too long. I'll probably remember some stuff that I wanted to add later, but that was my summary going to the States. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing family, seeing the people in the States. It was amazing. Till next time, it's your boy B News, live from Korea podcast. Shout out to my boy Django Sneed for this idea. He gave me this idea. Yo, I'm out.
Want a cocoa?
Yeah, I'll take
yeah,
that.
you should.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.